These paintings by President Biden's son, Hunter, are sparking ethics concerns for the White House. Hunter's artwork is set to be displayed and sold this fall at private and invite-only showings in Los Angeles and New York City, priced between $75,000 to $500,000 per piece. Some ethics experts are crying foul.
It just is implausible that this art from an unknown artist would be selling at this price if it didn't have the Biden name attached to it. The cachet that comes with buying this art is getting to say that you own art created by the president's son.
And some art critics agree.
That, I would say, for a first-time artist is a little bit out of scale with normal pricing. They're fairly generic paintings, they're maybe technically skilled in a certain way, but they don't really have any oomph behind them or life behind them.
Sources tell CNN the White House has been involved in forming a deal between a Soho, New York gallery owner, George Burgess, and Hunter Biden to attempt to address any ethics concerns. Two sources familiar with the arrangement say neither Hunter Biden or the administration will have any knowledge of who has bid or purchased the artwork. It will be kept anonymous. And if there is any unusual behavior, like the offer price is too high, the gallery is expected to turn down the offer.
The right answer here would have been to agree publicly to disclose the names of these purchasers. The public could, in that case, have tracked whether or not these buyers were getting preferential access in return for paying outrageous amounts.
At the start of his administration, President Biden vowed to avoid even the perception of conflicts of interest.
Here's how I look at it. I said, the foul line is 15 feet away from the basket. Never get me closer than 17 feet. Because it really is a matter of the public trust.
Today, the White House responded to questions over the sale of Hunter's art.
After careful consideration, a system has been established that allows for Hunter Biden to work in his profession within reasonable safeguards. I think it would be challenging for an anonymous person who we don't know and Hunter Biden doesn't know to have influence. So that's a protection.
On the gallery website, Hunter's biography does not mention that he is the son of the president, instead detailing his art style and describing him as someone who has devoted his artistic career to the visual arts. In the past, Hunter has been open with his battle with drug addiction and has suggested that art helps, telling the New York Times that painting puts my energy towards something positive. It keeps me away from people and places where I shouldn't be. This isn't the first time family members of presidents blurred ethical lines.
Billy Beer for
In the 70s, President Jimmy Carter's brother Billy promoted Billy Beer. And more recently, the Trump family. While former President Donald Trump was in office, Ivanka Trump received more than a dozen patents from China, while the U.S. was negotiating a trade deal with China. Sunlen Serfati, CNN, Washington.